The River Run International Film Festival is returning to Winston-Salem in less than 2 weeks, so we're very excited about that. Yesterday, the festival released a schedule of the 10-day event that includes screenings of 174 films.
And we have a sneak peek this morning. Joining us live is Rob Davis. He is the executive director for the River Run Film Festival. Rob, welcome back. Great to have you.
Oh, it's great to be back, and so good to be on with you, Audrey and Brian, and share a little information about this year's festival.
And we always appreciate your time. So this is a special year, too, for River Run. Tell us about your anniversary.
Well, this is our silver anniversary. So we've been around now for 25 years, a quarter of a century, and we are just thrilled that it's such a special anniversary birthday year for us. You know, River Run began as a very small, tiny weekend festival in Brevard, North Carolina, near Asheville. And it was in its early years, after a couple of festivals in that part of the state, that it came to Winston-Salem, and we've been here ever since. And, you know, when we opened the submission process for this year's festival, I mean, we always get a good number of films, but we were so thrilled when the submission deadline ended on December 15th. We had 1,754 films submitted to us from filmmakers all across the globe. And so when you add in films we saw at other festivals and invited to River Run, and films that were sent to us by film companies and distributors, we ended up with almost 1,800 films to select from this year. So it's going to be an extra special 25th anniversary.
Wow.
Rob, I can't even imagine how you whittled down 1,800 films of the 174 that you're showing, especially since I'm sure there's some that don't make the cut that are really great on their own too. You mentioned that there's some special films in this year's festival. Can you talk about some of those?
Sure. We have a couple of terrific opening night films. The opening night narrative is an Italian film called L'Amancita, and it stars Penelope Cruz. And she's in a family situation in Rome in the 1970s that's not the greatest. And the way she deals with the problems and the situations is through escaping in her fantasies into musical numbers that are set against Italian pop music. So it is a pretty incredible film, and it comes to us after it had its world premiere at the Venice Film Festival. So we're thrilled about that. The opening night narrative is about the iconic jazz drummer Max Roach. It's called Max Roach, The Drum Also Waltzes. And it not only looks at his musical career, but also at his involvement in civil rights, fighting segregation, etc., throughout his career, and all of that paralleled his musical success. We have a great centerpiece film. This one recently was at Sundance for its world premiere, and this is Judy Blume Forever, about the iconic author. And then our closing night film is a terrific film, a personal favorite of mine. It's called Right Above, and it's about a French horse farm. And what happens is we have a baby and a horse born in the same stall on the same night. And this film then follows them for 19 years. Well, if you think about it, for the young woman, and the horse too, but especially for the young woman, you've got to have 3 actresses that sort of can do elementary age, middle school age, high school age. And the director has just done an amazing job in selecting 3 actresses that make you think this is the same young woman growing up, both in terms of physical appearance and their acting style. So those are just a few of the highlights.
That's terrific. So we have some special guests and honorees this year. Can you talk about those?
We do, and there's something unique about them this year, Brian. So Karen Allen of Raiders of the Lost Ark fame and many other films, she was due to be with us last year, but COVID derailed that, so she's coming this year to get her Master of Cinema. And what's incredible about that is she's in a new film that was submitted to us this year that we had selected. So that film is A Stage of Twilight, and we'll have Karen here for that film. And then while she's here, we couldn't not show one of her classics. So for our sci-fi fans, we're showing Starman. And then our other master of cinema is Tom Schulman, and he won the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay for Dead Poets Society. Well, he too has a new film that he wrote and directed in this year's festival, and it's called Double Down South. And while he's here as one of our free family films, we're going to show Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, which he wrote.
Oh, I'm glad you
There's so
mentioned that. And there
much.
are so many other free films as well, Rob. So the website is on the screen for everyone at home to really stay updated. Everything kicks off April 13th. It goes until April 22nd. So a lot of time for families to catch one of those titles or maybe a few off your list. But be sure to visit riverrunfilm.com/events to get those tickets and to stay updated. Rob, happy 25th for River Run. We wish you all the best this year. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you, Audrey. Thank you, Brian. See you at the
Absolutely.
film.
You're very
All right.
welcome.